If you want to see one last look using the Lancôme Holiday Blockbuster Set for 2020, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yep, we're going to do one more look with the Lancôme Holiday Blockbuster Set palette. This palette, if you have not seen it, and I have a ton of videos on it, I will put them all in the description box and put a few of them right here for you as thumbnails. I have used this palette quite a bit. So it has a mirror, and then it has 12 eyeshadows and 4 face products. Today I have the bronzer on my cheeks, and I also have this blush, which is a kind of a peachy gold blush, and then this beautiful goldy highlighter with a touch of blush. And it looks, I think, really good. For everything else that is on my face, you can find it in the description box. I always list everything. And I am going to go for a color that I talked about in the last video, and I'm going to go for taupe. And I just wanted to do a very approachable look, and that's why I did the very red lip, this is red stiletto, one of the 2 lipsticks that came in the set. And so I want to do a bit of a neutral eye, and I did already put this cream color on my brow bone because it's the same thing I've done in all the videos, so I didn't think it was going to add very much value to do it on camera. So I think I'm ready to get into this. I'm going to go in with, given it's the taupe, I'm going to go in with this mauve color because I think they go really well together. So I'm going to put this in the crease, outer lid, and outer lower lash line, and I'm going to go into this one next. And these guys I can just put away because I've already applied them to my face. As a brush, I'm going to use the brush that came with the kit. And so this end, of course, to go on my eyes, and just going into the mauve color. I've just put some on one side. Now, if you're wondering why the heck do I have mascara on already, I was doing some online video chatting stuff earlier today, and I needed to have something on my face. And so I decided it was just mean to my skin with just mascara and black liner on my upper waterline to go and remove that today. So I'm just going to add on. And I do have, as I have had for each of the other 4 looks, the Smashbox Matte Exposure Wheat and Desert combo that was used to set my primer. So now you're all up to speed on what I have on my eye. And this is a very, very flattering, easy color. I'm going to go now on the lower lash line, well, not lash line, but lower outer lid. Why can't I talk? Lower outer lid. I think that's enough. Okay, and I'm going to do one eye and then do the other eye off camera. And I think I'm debating whether to go with the black or the brown to go with the taupe. And the taupe is pretty cool. It's a cool leaning color, and so is the mauve. I think I'm going to go with the black instead of the brown. So I'm using the same brush. It's the brush that came with the kit, at least this end. This other end is different from the brush from this year, but this one is identical. This brush is from last year, and it's about 1/3 thicker and fuller than the brush that came this year, which is why I'm using last year's brush, because I was kind of miffed at the fact that they cheapened the brush. Like, why? How much are you really saving by cheapening the brush? We got last year's kit. We're on to you. We know you cheapened the brush. Okay. And going in again. And I should mention that the Elizabeth Arden set has been released, and I have it, and I'm going to be filming the unboxing of that video and the swatching and every type of video I have done for the Lancôme set for 2020, I'm going to do for the Elizabeth Arden set. So please keep a lookout for that, because you will see quite a few videos on this channel regarding that set as well. And I'm just going to use this other side of the brush to soften things up a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to go on the lower outer lash line with the black as well. The only one that I'm not sure about is whether I'm going to get the Estee Lauder, because Estee Lauder is not going to be available at Shoppers, only at the Bay. And I'm not a member at the Bay or anything, and so it's a significant increase in cost to get the Estee Lauder, and by far it's the most expensive kit. So I don't know. If I get enough requests from you to do the Estee Lauder kit as well, I may consider it. But right now, just for my purposes, I don't see why I would. Do you see the fallout here? The black is a little bit of a mess, but luckily I have this brush. And the fallout, in every look, it has been very easy to deal with. So I think this looks pretty good, even just with the mauve and the black. This would be just a very nice, lightly sultry look, and I could be done. I'm going to wipe off this brush so I can get into the taupe, and let's finish up this look. Okay, so for this color, I think I'm going to sprinkle it over the black here and then use my finger on the very inner lid to give it a bit more opacity. So I'm loading my brush and I'm going to pat, pat, pat. It's a very nice soft sheen. I mean, there's no way that I thought this was not going to be a nice color. I think this color would be flattering on so many people. The black did give it a decent base. A little bit more. It's a very subtle color. I'm so used to so much more of a vibrant look. And I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to just put some on the outer lower lid. And then kind of to close off that V here. Oh, got a little bit of something in my eye. Okay, now I'm going to use my finger and just go in with taupe on the inner to center lid. Hopefully add a little bit of sparkle to the inner lid. Not much sparkle. Let's try to take some more. See if that made it. Oh yeah, oops. Okay, I got a crumble of the eyeshadow that came right down. So there's such a thing as picking up too much with this, apparently. That did not happen to me with any of the colors, but I don't think I dug in to any of the colors quite as much. At least we know they're creamy, because it wouldn't have picked up a chunk otherwise. It was kind of a sticky little ball of eyeshadow. Okay, seem to have a little something going on. I had a little sparkle dangling. And again, this side for the fallout. Okay, so I mean, that looks nice with this, no problem. I think it looks pretty good. I am going to go off camera and do the same on the other eye, and we'll just talk about how we're going to just kind of finish the dressing up of the eye. And given I already have mascara on, it won't be very much, but anyway, we'll still do that. So see you in a bit. Okay, both eyes are done. I'm pretty happy that they are pretty similar, and the taupe really is an everyday, will always look good kind of a color, at least for my complexion. And the lip just needs to be toned down a little bit if you want to be more of a, you know, just a enhanced features kind of makeup as opposed to dramatic makeup. And definitely the Haute Nude would look good with this eye look, there's no question. But I do want to dress it up a little bit, and so I'm going to do just a few things here. First off, I want to tell you what combo I used as mascara, and it was the Cils Booster XL and the Definicils mascara. These two came in the Lancôme Blockbuster kit for 2020. So I wanted to use those. I have used the Zero on my upper waterline, and I will just reapply really quickly. I like to always come on camera with it because, and that's something, if you want to have your eyes but better, as in it looks like you have thicker lashes, black on the upper waterline is fantastic to give that illusion, even though you basically have no other makeup on. It's a fabulous little trick that I love, which is why I go through black liners. I don't tend to wear black a whole lot anywhere else, but on the upper lash line, waterline, yeah. I'm going to go back to my love, which is Fenty liner. That is right now definitely in my top few liners as far as preference. If you're curious, I like the Stila, the Fenty, and the KVD Vegan Beauty Trooper. Those tend to be my favorites. And the Fenty I like especially because it's triangular grip, and so it's not as likely to fall out of your fingers, because that is not a good thing. And of course, if you have any sort of grip or loss of sensation issues in your fingers, something that allows you to grip more easily is so smart. So I really like this liner. Let's just make sure, oh, it skipped a little bit. I have to check that every time. It's more on that side that it happens than the other side, probably because I'm left-handed, it's just easier for me. And I'm going to use a pencil that I got from the Stoned collection. I have done 2 looks so far with the Stoned collection. If you have any requests for other looks, I've done a, just look here. I've done a green look with Jade, and I've done a blue and purple look with Ojo, and another bluish purple color from the mini palette. But if you want to do, oh, I was doing black liner again. I'm distracted, I'm just excited. There we go. If you want me to do some other looks with the Stoned collection, please let me know. Let me know that you want more looks, and then which colors you want. And again, I have the full size and the mini as well. So I think that this is going to be a holiday request for a number of people. And if you're trying to decide whether that palette is going to give you the looks for the types of colors you like, then it's a good thing to get as many looks, check out as many YouTube videos as you can, because there's nothing like getting a gift and then being disappointed with what you received. Especially since it's hard to go into stores right now, and it's hard to go in, well, it's impossible basically to go and swatch things. So at least where I live. Okay, I think that looks good. I think that works. It works quite nicely with green eyes because it's kind of a match, at least my kind of green eyes. And I think, well, something on my nose, I think that the only thing that I need to do is setting spray, and I will be done. There we go. I used the MAC Fix Plus. I don't have very much left of this little guy. 30 ml, I think it is, 1 fluid ounce. I don't mind it. I think it smells nice, it feels good on the skin, and locks my makeup in. So that is it. That is the taupe look from the Lancôme Holiday Blockbuster Set palette. Let me know what you think. As far as the eyeshadows, the only other look that I would be interested, I think, if I can open it. It is hard to open. The only other look that I can think of here that I would be interested in doing is a gold and red or a plum and gold look, because I've used everything, not pretty much, I've used everything else in the palette. I have used the gold, but I haven't used it in combination with one of the other colors. And I think that for Christmas, it might be nice to do that kind of a look. But having used all of the shadows, I do think that this is a pretty solid eyeshadow palette. And with the face products as well, it is a good choice for as a go-to travel palette too, I would say. The mirror is fine. There's 12 eyeshadows for face products. You have everything that you need, assuming it fits your skin tone as far as the color selection and the face products. Yeah, I think it's a good palette, and it's a pretty decent value as a holiday set for this year. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the Lancome. But of course, I'll be comparing it to at least the Estee Lauder and possibly the not Estee Lauder, pardon me, at least the Elizabeth Arden and possibly the Estee Lauder. But that's kind of in limbo right now as far as that huge set. I will stop rambling. That's it. This is the look. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. And with that, I will say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.